George, how good to have the fans in the training today?
Yeah, great. Really good, especially to see all the kids, getting to meet their players that they like and all the rest that get their autographs and some good energy. Different dynamic for the players as well. We used to either being empty or rammed, so different challenge for the lads knowing there's 1,000 or 2,000 people, whatever it was. So yeah, really good day. Great to see everyone smiling, enjoying themselves.
And obviously, a good result against Newcastle Falcons last time out. What are your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, it was a good result. Obviously, we're always going to pick ourselves apart. We're very critical as a group, which in a positive way. But yeah, look, Newcastle are a really good team. They're going to beat lots of teams. They're gritty. They make a game really hard work, and they certainly did that for us. I thought there was an iffy part around the second half, and they got back in the game, and then the boys found a way out of it and found a way to win the game. So. Probably a typical Prem game where momentum shifts either side, and it was pretty tight, and we just did enough to win.
Yeah, one stat I noticed was that we've slotted every penalty kick at goal so far this season. That's a good stat, isn't it? But more importantly, to have accurate goal kickers is essential.
Yeah, well, the boys have worked unbelievably hard. We knew it was probably not an area of strength for us, and the boys have worked really hard, and we want to be a team who we can take the post and we can kick to the corner and keep using our maul the way we are, but also play good rugby behind that. And I think once you get to a position, all those parts of your game are solid, then you become a threat across the park. And we know we're not quite there yet, but there's certainly good growth in those areas.
Yeah, definitely. And you mentioned the maul there. We've talked about it before, but it's such a good weapon, isn't it? Going up against a side like Exeter this week, who are strong in the forwards as well. How are we going to make sure that our maul stays dominant?
Well, we've invested a huge amount of time in our maul, over the last 14 months. It's not just happened in sort of 6 weeks of pre-season. So, we back ourselves in that area. We had a really good return. Obviously Exeter are a quality team, and they've dealt with plenty of scenarios before. So, the focus is always on us. I think it's just about working hard and committing to our processes. And if they don't come off, then as long as everyone's on board and they've committed 100%, then some days it's going to go that way. But so far so good, and we'll keep working really hard and trying to get it, up the upper level every week.
Yeah, definitely. And we mentioned Exeter this Friday. What are their key threats? Obviously, they probably haven't had the start of the season that they would have wanted. Does that make them, more of a threat as they come to Kingsholm?
Yeah, definitely a massive threat. I think, especially losing last week to London Irish, that will have sharpened their tools up for sure. I don't think they necessarily needed them sharpening. I think they're an unbelievable outfit. I think the way I think they're the benchmark for building a club. I think they've done a great job, and obviously they've got the trophies off the back of it and countless amounts of finals and experience, and they've been there and done it for the last sort of 10 years in Prem Rugby, which is outstanding. So they're a massive threat. They've played in so many finals. They know how to win a game of rugby, and they've got real power up front, and they've got class and really good game management. So a real big challenge for us. I expect a really tough Friday night. But yeah, look, it's exciting. We get to find out where we are a little bit against one of the best teams in the league. I don't think they'll be too concerned about their losing a few games. They're too good for that.
Yeah, as you mentioned there, it's almost like a good marker to see where we're at against a quality side like Exeter.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they've built themselves up as a club the right way. I think promoting youth and hanging their hat on work rate and doing the basics really well. And over the years they've layered on top of that. That's the way it looks from the outside. But they're just a classy outfit, I think. And for a club like us who's building and trying to lay our foundations, over the last sort of 14 months, and we want to build, I think they're a real good example of how to do it and how to do it really well.
Yeah, and obviously it's our final game before then, at bye week. How good would it to be just round off this sort of first block of fixtures with a good result?
Yeah, it'd be great. Again, we always go back to that week to week. How do we focus on this week? And I think the boys have put a massive shift in the last 6 weeks, and they're focused on this game, and I expect us to work as hard as we can and deliver what we can, and the outcome will be the outcome. But I think the boys are excited about that, and then once we get this game out of the way, we can talk about the next few weeks after that.
Yeah, and just finally, Friday night, Kingsholm. We've had some fans in today. There's already a buzz around the game already in midweek. It's just going to be amazing, isn't it? A Friday night game.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I've seen a couple of different days of the week now, if you like, but there certainly seems to be something special on a Friday night. A bit of a chill in the air and the noise and the atmosphere. So really excited to see everyone get in here and really excited to get the ground buzzing again. And you know, like I say, the boys absolutely love it, and they want to respect it completely and work as hard as they can for everyone who turns up.